So as we begin the meditation, we close our eyes with a desire to get in touch with God and God's presence. And we want ourselves to be filled with the divine presence, so we open our palms. And we want to open our hearts, our minds, our entire being to God. We raise our hands upwards, beyond the head. Then we place the base of the folded hand upon the crown of our heads. May we pay attention to the touch of the hand upon the crown. May we ask you, God, to pass on your spiritual touch to everyone in my family, all my friends, especially those who have asked of our prayers, to our group here and to my own self. As I begin the meditation, I want to surrender my mind and all the thoughts in my mind to you, particularly if I am experiencing any mental tensions. Dear God, I want to surrender my heart and all the emotions in my heart to you, very especially if I am going through any emotional, relational problems. I want to surrender my body and all the sensations in my body to you, and very especially if I am suffering from any illnesses, health issues, trusting that your healing presence will touch me during the meditation. I also want to surrender my soul and the deepest longings of my soul to you, hoping that my desire to experience you and to experience my own true self will happen with the meditation. May you be my guide and my teacher, and receiving your blessings, may I bring my palms back to the original position. As we are into the meditation, we want the creational energies God has created to come and bless us. So once again, we open the palms and invite that electromagnetic waves to come towards me. May we raise the hand gently upwards. Remain childlike and simple, grateful and joyful. We raise the hand upwards with a desire to attract the creational energies towards myself, and then we place the folded hand upon the center of the forehead. May we pay attention to the touch of the hand upon the forehead and the ground upon which I stand. We ask the Spirit of God to take me to the earth and the grass, the plants and the flowers, very especially the medicinal plants God has created for our own health and well-being. We remain connected to the trees and the fruits, the animals, the reptiles, the birds in the sky, the fish in the sea, very especially remaining grateful that God has blessed us with the capacity for awareness and consciousness. May we ask you, God, to deepen my consciousness like the depth of the ocean, expand it like the vast blue sky, connect me to your stars, the sun, the galaxies, the Milky Way, reminding me that I am a living, divine spark of yours. Receiving their blessings and the energies, we bring our hands back to the original position. We also want to be particularly aware of the gift that our heart carries all the time, the energy of love. So may we gently raise our hands, place our hands upon our hearts to bless our heart, with a desire that there is a smooth flow of energy between my heart and the heart of the universe. We keep our palms open in a receptive mode. And think of anyone whom I may have hurt, particularly if I have hurt anyone deliberately. Maybe choose to ask the gift of forgiveness from them to come towards me, that I be blessed with the gift of forgiveness and love. May we raise our hands to pass on the gift of blessing to those persons who may have hurt me, sometimes even consciously. May they be forgiven and loved. The way to experience healing for our heart is through forgiveness and love. May we send the gift of forgiveness to the entire universe, the small little places that our energies will reach, because we know how many people and the universe gets hurt, wounded, broken. May we ask you, God, to draw us towards your heart from where it flows all the time, gift of unconditional love and forgiveness. May you send that gift of forgiveness to our group now. May we use our palms and the hands to receive the energy coming from the heart of God to my heart. Then I place my hands upon my heart to consciously accept, receive, and integrate that forgiveness into my own being, with the knowing that I am now unconditionally forgiven and loved by my God. While receiving this gift of forgiveness, may we pass on this gift to the others in the group, that we become a circle of forgiveness and love. And while receiving that gift of forgiveness, I choose to forgive myself, and I choose to accept myself as I am. And then we bring our hands back to the original position. Okay, we move to the next phase of our meditation, as we normally do, and that is for the flow of energy. So this time we will use different movements of the body. So may I suggest at this time to turn the head. So we do 5 times, okay? Right side, okay, like 1, slow as possible, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite direction, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We keep our thumbs straight before your eyes and keep watching the nail of the right thumb, and move it the right side. Yeah. Gently and slowly. Keep watching the nail of the thumb. We are activating the right brain energies, and we keep on watching it without thinking. Remember, thinking is the normal blockage for many good things to happen. Then we bring it back. Keep gently watching the nail of the right thumb. We are bringing it back to the center. Then we use the left thumb. Keep watching the nail of the left thumb. We are using the gift of your eyes that helps us to journey the energy of the mind, and then we gently bring it back. We are activating the energies in the left brain and the right brain. May I suggest that we do it once more, but this time keep your head straight and look at the thumb with the angle of your right eye. So your head is straight, looking straight up, but through the angle of your eye, you can watch the movement of the thumb. You can spread it fully, then you bring it back. You gently bring it back. Keep watching without thinking. And then we move the left hand, watching the left thumb through the angle of your left eye. So your head is straight, but you can still see the left thumb and the nail. When you lose sight of it, we gently bring it back. And then we bring it down. So we're going to turn our head to the right side and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting is very helpful so that you may not think. That's the main purpose. Keep counting if you can, which is helpful. Then we turn the head to the right side. All these exercises are going to be helpful for all the cervical vertebrae. Okay, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next we have our palms. Resting the forehead in your palms, push the head forward with the palm, push it backwards. Create a stress at the cervical point. Okay. Push it forward and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both the hands at the back. One elbow to the roof. One to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands by the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to swing our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. By the sideways, full round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite. 5. Count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember the kindergarten when you start counting, so don't worry. Okay, the next is keep your hands at the back and these 3 fingers across your spine, that will be close to the sacrum, and then massage toward the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the fingers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for the legs, if you want the support of the chair, that is fine. Angle, you're going to do for the angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, for the knee now. Yes. One side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we shall sit. The next phase of the meditation, as we normally do, would be to activate the energy through breathing. So there are a few techniques of breathing done together. So we can keep our palms, the lowest part of the abdomen, and see that the air particularly comes to your palms. So balloon up the lower part of the abdomen as you breathe in, and as you breathe out through your mouth, so that we don't keep any carbon dioxide inside. All right, let's breathe in. See, this part gets the best of air. Out. Squeeze the lower part of the abdomen. Breathe in. Fill up your lungs. Out. Once more. Raise the hand to the upper part of the abdomen. If you do breathing well, your health will be well. That's how it goes. So let us see that the air comes to the upper part of the abdomen. You breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Last time. We raise the hand to the armpits. While breathing in and out, it's always helpful not to have thoughts in the mind. We are giving a holiday all through the meditation without any thoughts. So if you pay attention to the breath, you are not thinking, which is helpful. Okay, let's breathe in. Expand the lungs. Out. In. Out. In. You are breathing out all the tensions as you do that. Keep no carbon dioxide inside. Last time. The next, we have our palms at the back. As you breathe in, expand the hands and expand the lungs. Through the mouth. In. In. Out. Last time. Okay. Next, we breathe through, only through the nostril. This is to cleanse the sinuses at this time. Any sinusitis problem, this is one of the good things that you can do. So you have your palms upon the shoulders. As you breathe in, you open your palms and breathe in, and then breathe out only through the nostrils, right? Out. Faster. Slow down. Last time. Relax a second. If you feel giddy, stop breathing immediately. It's a very passing, transitional thing. Immediately you'll get back to your breath. We are going to do it again, but this time we keep our mouth a little open so that you get more air into you, and then breathe out through the nostril, all right? Slow down. Last time. Relax. Next time we breathe through the nostrils, open the mouth, and then we relax. Okay, let us breathe in. Open the mouth. You're stressing and relaxing. Once more. Let go completely all the air. Last time. Okay, good. So we stand up for completing that process. So this time we are going to breathe in and gather the energy that normally goes down gravitationally. We pull it up and throw it off. So we can breathe in the energy, that's helpful. So we collect the energy from ground through the nose. Once more. All the energy out. Once more. Last time. Next time the same kind of breathing, but only for the upper part of the body, from heart, chest upwards, so from here, okay? Relax. The next we are going to do is that we normally collect negative energies around the navel center and the gut. So we want to catch hold of the root of the negative energy, bring it up to the mouth and throw it off. We make a sound at that time like this. Ha! 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 No energy there. Ha! 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 More. Ha! 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 Again. Ha! All out. Ha! Last time. Ha! Okay, let's do ho. Just get the energy out. This will come more from that lower part of the abdomen because the kind of action and the sound like this. Ho! 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 Relax a second. The last part which we do is for creating positive energy. We will do the laughter. Shall we do the washing and spreading the clothes? Okay. Throw the cloth away. Once more. The back. Once more. Front. Last time. Okay, let's move to meditation now. We shall now move into the last phase of meditation. As we begin the meditation, may I invite you to close your eyes and to become aware of your own bodily presence and the presence and the blessing of others and the universal energy that surrounds you. Let your body be relaxed. It's always helpful that the back is straight along with the neck and the head muscles. It's also helpful that we become aware of our own personal God who silently accompanies us during this meditation. It is helpful that there is an equilibrium of energies within ourselves. So may I ask you at this time to bring your palms and place them upon your lap. As you have placed your palms upon your lap, may I ask you to observe your left palm resting upon the left side of your lap. Your inner eyes closed, but seeing the resting of the palm can relax your mind. So let your left palm be relaxed. Watch the energy in the center of your left palm merging with the energy of your body, experiencing now sensation, the gift of touch. I invite you now to shift your attention to the right side, to the right palm, resting upon the right side of your lap. I am watching with my closed eye, sending energy of the mind through the channeling of your eyes to the right palm. I am experiencing directly the gift of touch, energy, and sensation. We are beginning to balance the energy of the right brain and the left brain, and also of the body. So once again, I shift my attention to the left side to watch life in the now and here. And we know wherever there is life, God is there. That awareness helps us to move into the spiritual realm of our beings. I shift my attention to the right side, keeping my eyes focused upon the gift of touch, the gift of sensation, the gift of life. We are letting our own self to experience a balance, a harmony of energies at this time. And today we are going to do a Brahmari meditation, which is we keep on humming like the bees. And the bees, while working, they hum and produce honey. And today we are aware of the gift of humming that can bring down the blood pressure, bring calmness to the mind, because the speed of the brain will reduce as you begin to hum and hear the sound of your own humming. The first stage of our humming, may I invite you at this time to close your ears. You can use your thumbs to close the ears. The idea is that you don't hear any other sound except the sound that you yourself create. We can close our lips with the little finger and the ring finger. The index finger and the mid finger rests upon the eyes. So you are completely closing yourself up and wanting to listen the humming sound that you produce, which no one else can produce except yourself. So may I invite you to start the humming, and we shall hum 5 times. Take a deep, good breath, and then instead of breathing out, we hum out our energies. You can follow me as I hum. You may now bring your palms back to your lap. We keep on humming at this time, but particularly focusing at the different parts of the body, and you can hum into that place, bringing along with it healing and rejuvenation. So may I suggest to you at this time to focus your attention to the front portion of your brain, the frontal lobe. If you can visualize that place and not think of any other place, you will directly send a healing energy to the brain cells, the front portion of yours. And we shall hum 3 times. May I invite you at this time to shift your attention to the back of your brain, the parietal part of the brain. So I watch all the brain cells as clearly as I can see. Then I hum to those brain cells the melody of my own humming. I shall now shift my attention to the left side of my brain. It's all the more helpful for the men folk to send the energy to the left brain, that the left brain energies get activated. Normally, men use the left brain. It's also helpful for the women to activate those brain cells, humming into the cells with the gift of your voice. So we hum 3 times. invite you now to hum in your right brain cells. So we shall focus our attention there, and without having any thoughts in the mind, we direct the energy of the humming to the right side. We are shifting our attention to the center of the brain. It's always helpful that the eyes are watching that place where you are sending your own humming energy. You have to raise your eyes slightly to lift it up towards the center of the brain, and then we hum 3 times. We shall now shift our attention to the throat center, the communication center that God has blessed us with. And our own communication center is the microphone of the mind and of the heart. What gets out into the people, not what is inside of us, but the voice that communicates. And if anything negatively got communicated, your humming can bring down a soothing energy of healing. So I become aware of my throat center, that the mind gets connected to the throat center, the eyes will do that, and then we hum 3 times. I invite you at this time to shift your eyes towards the heart center. We want to connect ourselves with the center of the spine, from where the energy flows to the heart and the different parts of the inner parts of the body. So my eyes remain focused at the center of the heart, which is more rightly done when you shift the eyes towards the spine, the mid-chest. Keep your eyes focused upon that center, that the eyes bring the energy from the mind as you watch it and hum. It's a very powerful emotive center, having more magnetic wave energy than that of the brain. And your humming can bring soothing, calming effect to your heart and bringing along with it healing energies. Healing happens, humming we do. So let us hum 3 times to the heart. We are shifting our attention to the solar plexus, which is exactly where my palms are being held, a few centimeters below the heart center. And it's a place where beginnings of diseases can be experienced. And if you hum, you can bring back to the center the energy that is dislocated. So may I pay attention to the solar plexus? Solar plexus that brings into me the powers of the solar energies. My humming can directly attract those energies to come towards the solar plexus. So may I hum to myself that humming energy 3 times. From the solar plexus, may we move down to our navel center. It's another important center, a center that reminds me of my earliest of days when I was connected to my own mother through the umbilical cord. In fact, every mother all over the world knows how to hum when a child is restless or needing attention. And your mothers and mine hummed into me for the first time the music of humming. Remembering our mothers can always be helpful, whether alive or dead, because mothers all the time sense positive vibrations to us. So may become aware of our own mother and then watch that navel center where we keep on unused energies, negative or positive, from earlier days on. Emotional energies become bodily energy and they remain stored up in some part of the body, and this is one important place. So may we hum to soothe that part of the body and the energy connected to the navel center. So I watch the navel center, remain focused, and hum 3 times. We are now shifting our attention to the gut center, about 4 centimeters below the navel center. I remain connected to that place through my eyes. The energy of the mind can be brought to the place which you keep on seeing. Another important place where infantile memories can be stored up. Also helpful to think of others, the significant others who hummed into me the earliest of my days. It's also helpful to remember Mother Goddess, Mary. May we remain connected to them as we are going to hum to that place. Our gut center, a very powerful center. So I watch that place with care, attention, remain focused, and then hum 3 times. The last place that we shall pay attention to would be the lowest part of the spine, below the vertebrae. There is something called a sacrum and the tailbone. Another important center, having a vortex of energies which you can activate by humming and let the energies calm down, because humming has the natural help of bringing down the vibrations. So I watch that place. Remembering our own fathers is helpful. Those who give us strength, those who gave us empowerment in life, and particularly think of God, who is ultimately my backbone. As you hum, you will open up that energy, and the energy can move upward, blessing all the other centers. So I watch now the beginning of my backbone, the soul, the sacrum, then I hum 3 times. I invite you at this time to to come back to my own entire body and particularly watch the palms resting upon your lap. I can now scan my entire body energy. What you have done is to activate every bit of energy from different vortexes of energies. Some are positive, some are negative. And we want to hum out any negative energies that got activated while we hummed. Everybody collects by the end of the day negativities, negative energies in different forms, as emotions, as thoughts, as memories, as images. So we shall now hum out those energies from the body that is circulating within ourselves. May I invite you at this time, if there is anything of disappointment, failures that is affecting you these days, just become aware of those thoughts, and then we shall hum out 3 times those collected energies from our system. We hum them differently. We are wanting the energy to go out of our body, so we breathe in and hum those energies out 3 times. I invite you at this time to become aware of any kinds of fears that affects you, any kind of anxieties, worries that seem to bother you. They all become energies, finally bodily energies. So may become aware of those kind of feelings or thoughts. Now that which you have opened up in your body could be sent out through humming 3 times. Another kind of energy that remains within us is the energy of anger. Whenever we get hurt, something of that kind of feelings arise within us. Some of us suppress them, some of us aggressively use them without balance, and something negative happens to the entire body, particularly to the heart, that creates hypertension. So one of the simple ways to let that energy out of our system would be become aware of the anger that you have, and then you hum them out 3 times. Another kind of energy that can reside within our own body, unseen by us, but really living within, can be the energies of sadness, loneliness, often leading to depression. They hide within our own skins. And if you have those kind of feelings within you, emotional disturbances, become aware. We know that that energy is so different from the energy of anger. So become aware of those feelings, and then you shall hum them out of your body 3 times. By now you have emptied of practically every negative energies from our own body persons. May I invite you at this time to visualize your own spine, and if your eyes can see the inner space of the spine, that can be helpful. That will be the deepest place within our own self. So I would watch what is inside the spine. Along with the central nerve system, there is also a liquid, craniosacral fluid. So we want to reach the deepest place of my own self, the way God has put me together. And if there is any negative energies hiding deep within, we want them to move out of our system. Often, one of the negative energy that affects us would be the energy of the ego, almost directly opposed to the divine presence. So if there are ego energies that controls me, may I become aware of that. We want to look deep within myself and hum out those energies 3 times. I know by now every one of you has emptied yourself of all negative energies. Sometimes they're all collectively remaining together. Now they have gone out, and we watch them moving away from us as breaths, as waves of energy, that I remain totally empty and at the same time welcoming, receptive, hospitable. When we have emptied of negative energies, automatically positive energies begin to come into my self. The cosmic energies which are being sent by God all the time begins to rush towards me. Let the mind be totally calm. Let the heart be without any feelings, empty yet desiring for things that are positive and spiritual. Let the entire body remain empty of negativity and welcoming blessings, positivity, goodness as waves of energy from creation to come towards me. When the body is truly rested, relaxed and calm, the speed of the brain reduces and moves into meditative consciousness. The speed of alpha level of the brain. And this is a time when I am ready to experience something very spiritual. I invite you at this time to become aware of my own personal God. This is a time we might become spiritually alive. The spiritual eyes may be able to see the divine presence, sometime in energy form, sometime as different colors, sometime directly the face of God. May I desire for my God to be with me at this time in the best way possible and adjustable to my own self. Dear God, you saw me humming into my brain, into my mind, which you created. Now I want to surrender my mind back to your loving care. My mind is relaxed, my brain cells are receptive. May I ask you, God, at this time to silently hum into my mind the divine melody of peace, of calmness, of acceptance, that my mind may hear you hum, and I may see you hum for me. Dear God, you saw me humming into my heart. You taught my mother to hum into my heart first time. Now I know how to hum. My heart is empty of all the negative emotions and ready to receive your coming into my heart. May I ask you, God, to hum into my heart that silent, divine melody of love. Love that the Spirit of God can bring from the heart of God into my heart. I watch my heart being hummed by the Spirit of God, that my heart may experience you hum into my heart, that I may see you humming into myself. And for my heart, you will be enough. So I watch you hum, my heart resting in the divine heart. And dear God, my entire body now is emptied of negative energies. Your creational energies are coming and blessing my body. As my body is relaxed, receptive, I want to surrender my body to you. And will you now hum into my body new strength, new energy, healing, rejuvenation. Come into my body that my body may experience a divine humming of strength, of newness, of freshness happening within my body. And may I ask your spirit at this time to gently lead me to the deepest place within me that makes me truly spiritual, my own soul, which I believe is your image, a God particle which makes me similar to you. I surrender this evening my soul into your loving hands. May you hum that divine music of bliss into my soul. Will you hold my soul in that divine cradle and allow me to experience your humming at this time, that my soul can truly hear that spiritual humming, that I may see you humming into myself, rediscovering me as your own loved, accepted child. I see my soul kept in your cradle of love, of bliss, being hummed into. I see my soul in your divine self in my soul, seeing it in total silence, in total harmony with the entire universe, gently listening to the music of humming, a divine melody into my soul. Let the gift of that humming touch my mind, my heart, my body, my soul, and finally experiencing that as sensations. And let that energy of blessing come to my right palm. I receive it as a blessing. And the left palm, and I accept it as God's own blessing this evening. And then we shall rub our palms together, then bless ourselves 3 times. Now we shall open our eyes. May I invite you all to stand up now, and you can place your right hand in the palm of the one on the right side. Keep your left palm open so that the one on the left can place the palm inside your palm. So you are giving blessing and receiving blessing at the same time. Let all that is good in your heart be passed on to the one on the right. From the hand to the heart, blessing gets multiplied. I'll come back to me. That we become, at this time, experiencing a meditative oneness, a moment of spiritual synergy. May we experience that unified energy at this time. And we ask you, God, to carry this energy, meditative energy, to our homes. Bless our houses, particularly those who need our prayers, who need our care. Anyone who is sick, anyone who is asking for our blessings, may they be blessed. Let this unified energy bless our neighbors. We thank you, God, for bringing us all to be together in meditation. May we ask you to continue to bless every one of us with your kindness, compassion, mercy, your generosity, gift of prosperity, very especially the inner knowing that we are internally secure and divinely protected. And may we ask you, God, at this time to kindle our hearts with peace, with love and joy. We shall hold our hands together and raise them up. May God be blessed. May each one of you be blessed.